Carlmont jazz musicians encourage student musicians to take on gigs and inform them on what they entail.
Someone in your group texts you, and then they confirm times that work, and then you show up to a certain location at that time and then play until the person kind of like wants you to leave. For most gigs you kind of just call out stuff, but then for maybe like a high profile gig or something, you would maybe curate a playlist.
He and she, a bassist at Carlmont, contextualizes their expectations that come with gigs.
Yeah, you just gotta be nice. You have to play your role. I mean, each person in the combo, like a bassist, drummer, pianist, they all have a certain role that you need to fulfill. And if you can't really go past that unless you're like permitted.
Fuller then shedded light on the significance of gigging to those pursuing careers in jazz.
It's very important. You need to gig. If you want to be a jazz musician, you need to gig. But if you want to be like an orchestral player, you don't really need to.
He then went on to emphasize the significance of connections in obtaining gigs.
Yeah, you just gotta know people from these like camps or just people. Yeah, you just gotta know people. You gotta hang out with these people. They're really important because like a lot of the people you can meet now, especially if you're like a certain level, you're gonna have to like know these people for the rest of your life, you know? Especially if like, they're like hella good, like in All-State or something.
Despite any worries, she encourages aspiring jazz musicians to give gigging a shot.
It kind of depends like if you want to. I mean, you just have to like put yourself out there. It really depends. There's no like when you start. You're just gonna have to start at some point. Like gigs, they're usually just like small groups, like 5 people, like in a quartet with Gabe. And when you're in like a little gig, you get to communicate more, and it's like I think you get to know the people on a higher level.
Haller also provides input, helping new musicians judge whether or not they're ready to start gigging.
I think you have to like playing your instrument, and then I think you have to be okay playing it for like hours, kind of just there. And then you have to know people, and you have to make sure you get yourself out there and actually audition for bands outside of Carlmont.
Reporting for Scott Scoop, I'm Nathan Turnbow.